Jim, would you please let everyone know that we're beginning?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Hello! We are, I think we're ready to go. Are we? Are you ready?
I mean, I've got nothing to prepare, so yeah. Fine.
We have literally come to this table with nothing. Nothing but a wish and a prayer.
Yeah, and even then, the gods aren't listening. So we are Hearthfire Tales, and joined with Ben from Homebrew, he's disgracefully showing his own.
He's declined to hustle here.
I'm bad at plugging.
But also from D&D Dungeon, Ryan wasn't able to join us today, so he has graciously stepped in and stepped up to the plate and has put his head on the literal and metaphorical chopping block. So, if you don't know who we are Hearthfire Tales, and we are a Irish ttrpg podcast. We stream, we do YouTube videos, we do events like this. We kind of just do a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And we decided that our life has been too good, and we want to just ruin ourselves, basically, and we're masochists. So we said, when you're a DM, you don't really have anything written down and prepared. We've taken that to the max.
Yeah.
Ben and Jim don't know what characters they're going to be playing. I don't know what game I'm going to be running. You, as the audience, will tell us what game we're going to be running. So is everyone familiar with the concept of Mad Libs?
Yes.
Yeah. So, let's just get it started. A nice, easy one. Give me a place that an adventure might start.
Tesco.
I
heard Tesco.
Many fantastic.
Absolutely great beginnings.
Tesco Value Adventure.
I now need an adjective. Smelly. That works. Another one, please. Just shout it out.
Baron. Aflame.
Baron. I heard barren. Okay, that works. I can see this. Okay, it's all come together, guys. It's really easy. Just for your home games. Something.
Smelly Baron Tesco.
Something that a place might be famous for.
Hot dogs.
I heard hot dogs here in the front.
Hot dogs? Great. Now, something valuable. Like an ancient treasure or relic or an artifact.
The Blarney Stone.
A Nintendo Switch
I heard
2.
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch 2, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Oh God, it's gotten ridiculous already. Give me another adjective.
Brightly.
Yeah. That's
festive.
I think an adverb. Is it? Let's go with bright. Bright. Excellent. Bright question mark. Here's a nice easy one. A name. John. Perfect. I love it.
A good strong name.
You know what? It's a classic for a reason.
Right.
Thank you.
I need a magical power. Telekinesis works?
People are mad for telekinesis.
People are actually mad for telekinesis. This came up last time we did this.
I love moving stuff in my mind.
It's truly the first thing.
Give me another magical power.
Petrification.
I heard petrification first.
Petrification?
Yes.
I like petrification.
You've damned us.
Yeah. I like petrification.
Can I get a clarification? Turning something to stone or domesticating a wild animal in a sort of like...
That's domestication.
Okay, just
That
checking.
would be petification.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
No,
that or
that's
throws
something
everyone.
else.
Yeah. A weakness.
Onions.
Onions?
Onions.
No, I heard something else. What did you say? Fire? Fireworks? No, hang on. Did someone say bad ankles? Who said that? Okay, you haven't given one yet, right? Okay, bad ankles. Oh, that is a famous week. Okay, yeah, sorry. Well, I'm not thinking in Greek mythology. That's I'm wrong.
Was that a heel, though?
Yeah.
Was that a heel, though?
Is an ankle, come on.
Well, look,
Doctors would disagree with you.
we might find out. 2 more to go. I need one final adjective.
Slimy.
Slimy. Love that. That's a great word. Absolutely great word. And finally, I need just a location.
Crumlin.
Actually, that matches Smelly Tesco.
Embarrassed belly
Oh no, this is going to end in the children's hospital, isn't it?
Won't have a
just
bad
let you
word.
I'm overwhelmed with the petrification illness.
I already hate where this is going. Oh no,
Okay.
it's all coming together in the worst way.
You
need time.
I need a bit of time to try and put this together. So yeah, Jim is going to talk us through what character Ben is going to be playing.
So I don't know-
Cram.
Was anyone here involved in doing what happened to us earlier? Yeah, a few of you. So for those of you who don't know, we went around the con with this big old whiteboard here. And we had you guys roll to see what our characters are going to be. Now, I know what Ben is, and Ben knows what I am, but we don't know what we actually are. So I'm going to go first and reveal to Ben what he will be playing today, starting with your modifiers. So, a nice, respectable, very respectable, -4 for strength. But it's okay because you come in hard with a +3 on Dex.
Yeah, pretty good.
Straight into Constitution +1.
Fine.
Yeah. Intelligence.
Yeah, no,
And this is where you really shine through. -4. Wisdom +3.
Oh, interesting.
Is that the right word? It is. It's hard to write backwards. And then charisma +3. So, like a relatively even spread. You're just incredibly dumb and weak.
Yeah, shout out to min-maxers.
Yes.
Yeah. Cult leader.
Today,
Yeah, nice.
today the voice you will be using is that of a newsman.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can make the choice as to what kind of newsman that is.
Yes.
You are going to be a ranger.
Oh. Ah.
And for your background, and I think this is where the character really comes together.
Sorry.
Well, he already knows.
Ben, today you are going to be playing a dog. And then, and we're going to thank Jonathan for this job description, you are a newshound
Yeah, sniffing out the stories, getting the
named
scoops.
Bark Kent.
Nice.
Here is your character sheet.
Thank you very much. Okay, I didn't need to write any of this down. I'm instantly wondering if anyone's wearing glasses they don't need.
I'm in my room.
Oh, no. I probably won't be able to see through them, though, right? That's how glasses work.
Fairly.
Thank you. And because I'm a dog,
For those of you who don't know, this is really good for me because I got dog the last time as well. And it's really intimidating and hard to role play a dog for 45 minutes.
challenge. I'm glad I clarified petrification. I didn't clarify hot dogs. So. All right. Well.
What's coming up?
No, I'm planning.
Start with your strength.
Start with my strengths.
You're rounding us out
Yes.
with a +3.
Oh,
So you're good. Move to your intelligence.
yes, my weakest in real life.
+2.
Woo!
You're a smart little himbo.
Yes, I am. I'm liking this so far.
Let's see where we go next. Dexterity, -1.
Oh,
All right, some anti-dexterity people. Nice.
it's fine. I don't rely on flips as a player at all.
Charisma is a big old goose egg. Just flat 0.
Perfect. That
Yeah.
just like real life.
What am I missing? +1 to your con.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I'm not getting poisoned today.
And then your last stat is a -3 to wisdom. So we really do balance the spectrum.
Yeah. I'm a respectable average.
The voice you're going to be using today,
Lay it on me.
you'll be happy with this, I think.
Okay.
A fop.
Oh, fantastic! I do like a good fop. For those of you who don't know, a fop is like a British aristocrat, right? Very good. A what?
Hugh Grant.
Yeah, I'm so charmingly befuddled.
The class you're playing
Yeah.
is a barbarian.
Oh, I'm so charmingly enraged. I'm really very miffed about this. Okay. Lay it on me. Lay it on. This is where it all goes wrong. Historically, every time.
We'll see. You are a massage therapist.
What do you do with that?
My goodness, you're terribly tense.
Look at the muscularity.
And your name today is Lord Flexology.
Yes!
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. That was the highlight. Okay, so Lord Flexology and your faithful new sound.
Do you have an instruction for me?
In what way? Oh, yeah. Down, boy. Okay, I do need to clarify. How dog-like are you? Are you his pet? Let's get the character dynamics down.
Yeah, I think I live on a lavish country estate. Acres and acres and acres and acres and acres. And I would have opened a massage parlor on that. It's the done thing. It's just the done thing. Lord Flexology, I don't want it to go to waste, so I've opened it to the people. And I'm very good at what I do, so everybody is fine. And I find myself very lonely on the estate. So I purchased a dog.
So you just to clarify, you own him.
I've purchased a dog.
Cool.
And I'm a good pet owner, so I've allowed him to pursue his own interests.
Just sniffing out stories. If it helps in my head with my minus intelligence,
Yes,
I've always dreamt of being a reporter.
of course.
Yes.
It's every dog's dream.
But a dog isn't very good out in the field doing the reports because they're dogs, right?
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
need to learn how to speak properly.
Yes.
And you're a fop.
Yes.
So in my head, I've gone to like elocution classes
Of course.
to get the newscaster voice of, I'm here on the stage beside Montrose and Donnybrook reporting for my honor, Lord Flexology. Now over to finance.
Yes, very good. He brings me the news every day. You see, I was told a good dog will retrieve the news from the front porch. So that's what I trained him. Yes, I misunderstood the brief and I trained him to go and receive the news. And my God, he's like a dog with a bone. And of course, I would often send him to get the goss, as it were, from the local,
Part-time paparazzi.
yes, a paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi, yes, very good. Some Paw Patrol humor.
Bark Kent, on...
I am so impressed with how seriously you said that.
This is a serious matter.
You're right. Sorry, you're right.
Someone in Tesco needs your help. And, news has traveled on the winds to you, and you sniff it out, and you realize that something is going on in Tesco. In the big Tesco that's also on Lord Flexology's estate.
Well, I shop in Marks and Spencer's, but I figured the poors would need something to do.
And there was someone, and the thing is, you particularly have been able to sense this person out because they are particularly smelly. And you have been asked to meet someone called Smelly Ryan in Tesco.
He's not even here.
I know, he's not here to defend himself.
Just take a note of that. Smelly Ryan.
And it seems that something has gone amiss in this Tesco. And they've requested help from the Lord. What do you do?
I, after waking up at the appropriate news time of 4 a.m., I think
that's about right.
collect my stories and gallop back to the house. I see myself as a big...
What breed of dog are you?
Ooh, what's the news? What's the news?
Oh, golden retriever.
They retrieved the news. It's golden. It has to be a golden retriever.
Wolfhounds.
Yes.
Bigger than the apple.
I hear you all.
He sniffs out the story.
A mongrel.
Okay.
A little bit of everything that everyone suggests. What you're picturing, I am. But I am wearing a hat and a trench coat.
Of course. Yeah.
Galloping to the front door.
I'm really glad I gave him those hooves, so I didn't know when he was coming. Excruciating procedure, but it's good for the ambience.
Slide into the... You take breakfast in the kitchen?
I take breakfast in the chamber.
Slide into the chamber.
What is it, Bark?
Today's top stories, some news from your state.
Do let me know what they're up to. Have they learned to read yet? That wouldn't be good for me.
I keep forgetting that you think news is a two-way conversation.
Here, Bark!
The horses are galloping through the fields, and I've picked up some new tricks. Good boy. Breaking news, Smelly Ryan needs help down at the Tesco.
I never should have hired that man. Never trust an American.
Smelly, I think is his
For
name.
clarification, Ryan, the third member of Hearthfire Tales, is American.
Yeehaw, he said.
He does say that quite a lot.
And I said, is this news? And he said, are you a dog? And I said, yes. My job is newscaster.
Very
Off I
good.
go up to you. Now to the weather.
What is the nature of... Did you retrieve the actual nature of the problem, Bark?
Bark, roll me an intelligence check to see did you receive how much of the news you received.
So 2 minus 4 is minus 2?
That's not common, is it?
You actually haven't left the house yet. You just smelt Smelly Ryan and decided to instantly report. But he smelled really weird. Yeah.
He did smell weird. I think over to a reporter in the field. I'm going to go find out if that's...
I think you should.
Would you like to come with?
Of course, let me get my cane, hat, and strange coat.
Do we have a news van?
No, but I have the mobile massage parlor. We can go.
I actually fully forgot you were a massage
I
therapist.
literally just remembered. I was like, what am I meant to be doing?
Massage is more of a post-news thing.
So you get into your mobile massage therapy van and speed across your state to Tesco. And you are met with a dreadful sight. Tesco is now barren.
Even more so than usual.
And Bark, you know this place very well because there's a lot of hot dogs here that you go.
Hot dogs!
It's a bit of a breeding ground, you might say.
The sad fact of my life is I've been neutered. As any responsible pet owner would do.
I couldn't have him acting up.
But in amongst all of these barren aisles, where okay fruit would be, and nothing, of course, matches Marks and Spencer's.
No.
But you see, or rather, you smell first Smelly Ryan approaching. And he's like, yeehaw, partners! I got some news for you!
To clarify, you didn't roll for this. You just get to do that accent.
Well, no, it's called yes anding because Jim said he says yeehaw a lot, so I felt like I had to honor it.
They all say it.
They all say it. Yeehaw, partner. So, got a mighty fine problem here. Our prized possession, Nintendo Switch 2. It's gone. Stolen. Along with everything else. But the most important thing was Nintendo Switch 2. You know how many hours I put into Nintendogs on that thing? You'd know.
Would I?
I see you sniffing around here before.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it was stolen by fearsome terror. Someone who rules the streets of the lower common folk. His name's John. And he's a bright, shiny, fearsome demon
I want to
from
roll
outside this world. What are you rolling for?
I want to see if I know John. If he rules over the common people, he might be in my circles.
Yeah.
That's not good. I don't even know what I'm rolling. It's a 3 on the dice.
Nothing is going to save you here.
I can use strength.
How do you use strength?
I think really hard. Flex that. The brain is a muscle, you see. As a massage therapist, I'm fully aware of this.
Could I help by using the help action to give you advantage?
You can be a very good boy and help.
By doing an impression of John.
Yes. John! Yes, I remember. This is slightly better. 10.
So, is that plus your strength?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You've heard tales of Bright John, as he's known. He is someone who wanders the plains in search of relics of great power. And he's amassed so much power now that he himself glows brightly with that power. And how he's gotten all these is he is a master of telekinesis. So he basically, and you see John's like, yeah, well, he walked into this store and just, had all these bags holding floating around him. They just went whoop, 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 all into the bags. And I got, yep. And I was just here playing Nintendogs as I do, and, whoop, right out of my hand. And that thing, and that thing's super powerful because, it can petrify people for some reason.
Yes. The old bait and switch.
Yeah, exactly. I know. God knows I've been petrified playing that game, just sitting there stuck in place for hours, just poring over my good old Nintendo Switch 2. Anyway, stories say that Bright John has a bit of a dark past. He was wounded once in the ankles. But the problem is, now with the powers of petrification, he can close up those ankles. There's going to be no more weak spots on them now. He's going to be nigh unstoppable.
Not if you have a good knowledge of anatomy, my friend.
He's only gone and done it. Anyway.
That's the game.
Last scene, in order to carry out a spell, a ritual of this power, you need power. You need souls. You need just everything. But, the best they can do is just head over to Slime McCrumlin and hope to just absorb some things. But whatever's going on with the other powers he's absorbed, well, Crumlin's just turned into a big slime fest. You're going to be slipping inside and over those places. So, I don't know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, but if you don't want the world to end, I guess. Stakes.
Stakes have just gotten extremely high.
Well, then you're going to have to stop him. And I don't get paid enough for this.
You're getting paid.
I was eating from the bakery leftovers every night.
Good. Know your station.
Yeah, well, this is above mine, so I bring this to you, my lordship. If you could...
You're welcome.
Yeah, so if you could go sort that out, and I'll get back to run your Tesco for you, if that's okay.
Very good. All right, so what do you think the first order of business is? Find something to break the chap's ankles?
I'm going to be honest, I stopped paying attention.
Just like the RTE News.
I took my eye off. I was looking at the ditch, way more informed.
Very good. Very current. Right, well, being honest, I don't know where to go from here, so I'm guessing we should head out to Crumlin and see if we can find the bugger.
I mean, that'd probably be a good place. Yeah. Where? So obviously you're in a Tesco right now. Where? Like, tell me about your lands. This estate. Where is this?
Vast, Cambridgeshire, of course.
Okay.
Finest, yes.
That's a different country.
Yes.
You could have just picked somewhere close.
Crumlin? No. No.
Tell me now, Lord Flexology. How's this mobile massage van going to get you from Cambridge?
We're going to doggy paddle.
Okay. Well, I'll hook Bark up to the front of the thing, and obviously, guys, our massage bed's inflatable. No!
They're made of wood, though.
They're made of wood. Obviously, rack a load of massage beds to the bottom of the thing and have the dog tow me across the ocean. Wait, I'm rich. We'll just get on a plane. I have a private jet.
I was really hoping you wouldn't realize that.
To the massage jet.
Massage jet. It's got my branding on the side of it, the company name. I need a hero.
Oh, yes.
That's K-N-E-A-D.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to spell it out.
The best jokes are the ones you have to explain.
Very highbrow humor. They loved it in the House of Lords.
You guys rush to the massage jet.
No, I don't rush it.
You
I have
guys,
people who rush for me.
Pulling on the leaves.
you get rushed to the massage jet. Thank you. And as you're approaching it, you see that there is a strange bag on the tarmac of your private runway.
Unattended?
Unattended.
Sniff that.
You don't have to tell me twice. I do a sniff check.
Give me a sniff check.
Oh shit! I meant to put that in your character sheet.
Yeah,
Sorry,
please do.
Because you're a
Plus
dog.
100?
Yes, this
because
is
you're a dog, you
allegedly D&D. Yeah. So.
I went with that dog racial that gets you like a +7 on sniff checks, and you get advantage because you have 2 nostrils.
Yes. Yeah.
Dice per nostril. I think as a dog getting advantage on smell checks is okay. I'll let you away with that.
It's in the rules.
Genuinely.
Genuinely is, yeah, okay. Rules lawyers, fine.
Are you okay with a +7 to my nose?
Sure.
Okay. Then it's a 21.
Ooh!
I smell the bag. Do I have the intelligence to know?
Lord Flexology is fully hiding and peering out behind something like this.
Bark Kent, there's a really hot dog in this bag.
I smell a story. But I do not have the hands to open the bag.
And you see, it's so this isn't like a suitcase. This is like a typical, like, if you've just killed something in an RPG and like a bag of loot is dropped. Yeah, you know. And kind of outpeaks this like little like fluffy like Pomeranian head and kind of looks at you real big doe eyes and it's like.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bark Kent. My elocution lessons. Suddenly I'm a man of 2 worlds. Will my heart go this way when my loyalty goes this way?
You see Lord Flexington screwing in, we're getting ready to screw in another horseshoe.
Well, I know what you mean, but maybe for the audience, we'll put subtitles.
And you see that this Pomeranian head goes up and up and up, and you see that there is a faint, bright luminescence from it. As she goes, and her maw extends, and this demon dog, a servant of Bright John, tries to bite you. Let's roll initiative.
Oh my god, it's the bag dog.
The most fearsome of enemies.
I was going to say the cat's out of the bag, but it's quintessentially not that. Hey, here we go.
What do we get?
Yeah, where?
I got a 12.
Okay, it's not too bad.
I got a 15.
Okay, you're up first. Despite she's just taking so long to elongate her jaw and like make a big deal of being a demon dog, that you get the drop on her.
Nice.
And as she like extends her jaw, she's like, "Ah!" And she just stops being cute at all and is actively trying to kill you.
Oy.
Yeah.
Be careful, boy. Horse and Hound magazine said that breed will turn on you.
This reactive dog should have gotten better training. I'm a ranger. I'm a ranger.
Yes, I forgot you're a ranger.
I'm
yeah.
also a rover. What rangery bullshit do I...
You tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have weapons. I'm a dog.
Oh, I gave you a bow.
Oh! I see it more of like, I've just gotten groomed. Yeah, I've gotten groomed and they've given me a nice...
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. No, so you've been in this situation before.
Yes.
You've been in
This situation.
this situation, yeah. You've been in positions of peril before, and you take your bow tie out. Turns into a nice magically enchanted longbow that you're able to
Nice.
use with your nose
Yeah,
somehow.
that's not-
I don't know. Let's not question how it works, but yeah.
First things first. I
It's
sniff...
tied to his collar and he draws it like when they scratch.
Oh, yeah. When I was training you to give the paw, I was secretly training you to draw this.
A real wax on, wax off moment. Well, first I'll sniff their butt,
Yeah.
marking them as a hunter's mark would.
Yeah, you can hunter's bark at this.
Yes, nice. And then I'll make an attack. I'll using my
Hunter's
add my
bark.
dex.
Yeah, we're
dex.
good.
All
Go
right.
for it.
Hey, 9.
9, okay, to hit altogether.
9 to hit.
Does not. You see,
Shocking.
yeah, you let loose this arrow and it just completely reflects off her like almost impervious skin. She's continuing her transformation. Her skin is going from this like lovely golden fur to this like terribly like brightly tinged, like almost like radioactive, like leathery skin as she's growing larger and larger. But it's still not her turn. It is Lord Flexology.
So, seeing this, it's going to drive the property value down. Can't have this. This isn't purebred. Like, it's bad enough that I let Bark on the estate. We can't have 2 of them now. I go into a rage. Yes, I guess with a rolled up newspaper. I go. No, do you know what I get? I get my big weapon is a big bottle with rice in it. Dogs hate that.
What?
Yeah. Dog owners, right? Dogs hate that. And you shake it and they don't like it.
This is insane.
You are making this up!
Nobody else know this.
When did you shake a bottle?
Of all the things you could have chosen!
Sorry.
Order!
Sorry. We'll bring this to court tomorrow. But if you have heard of this, put your hand up.
Put your hand down! It doesn't get if you heard it right now.
Oh, I have to have words with ma'am.
What is this Mad Libs? You can't just say it.
Yeah.
That was the one time I was being like, okay, I don't do that.
Yeah, you
I
don't.
don't.
Respect the crowd.
I'm really trying not to hit a dog here.
It's no longer a dog, it's a demon.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Well, then I take out my...
Actually, sorry, your demons hate that. The shaky rice thing. That is
Oh, we've all heard that.
Everyone, put your hands up. Right, demons hate
Everyone's
yeah.
heard that.
You're thinking of demons.
No, sorry, I've not heard that. Do you know what? Fuck it. I take out a really big
I'm
stick.
going to try and settle it later on.
There's a branch.
Yeah.
I have a big stick. That'll be fine. I hit it with a big stick. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
I got a barbarians. I get that bonus attack as well once, don't I?
Sure, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Okay. So
Whatever.
I gotta walk up to her. I mean, I'm raging now. So when I rage, I go into a quiet, calm kind of thing, and I go, get off my land, and I strike it with my stick, doing 3 damage. And then I go, now, fetch! And I throw this stick. Cover your eyes.
I'm already locked in on this. The moment this stick came in.
Yeah. Okay, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw to not go after this stick, okay?
That's not even a D20, Jim.
It's a 12 for me anyway.
Okay.
I'm relatively well trained.
Relatively well trained.
What is persuasion? Was
Persuasion,
it?
yeah,
What
charisma.
is that, charisma?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a coup sec. So that's 18.
Okay, 18
Yeah.
is pretty good.
I've trained him that he's never allowed to fetch. I deny him the simple pleasures of being a dog. First I neuter him, and then I teach him not to fetch.
The only thing he can fetch is the news, and this stick is not news. Well, it is news. It's bad news for this dog.
Yeah, I throw it because I'm a barbarian.
That was not deserving of any reaction.
And I gave it none.
Yeah.
I throw it off the property, out to the common lands.
And
They can deal with it in their muddy way.
There
you
goes
see
a
that
good
this
stick.
Pomeranian hasn't fully completed her transformation, so there's still an element of dog in her. You see those like beady little dog eyes, as if someone had done something crazy and outlandish, like shake a bottle of rice at her.
I'm Googling it.
With an 18, she gets distracted, give you just enough time to climb onto your jet, and finally fly over to slimy Crumlin. You see, as you're as you're flying overhead, this just part of Dublin that looks usually pretty.
It's a thing! It's called the shake bottle stop technique.
Okay, we can all.
Vindication!
You're able to land in Crumlin. And
Yeah.
if anyone knows Crumlin, and I'm sorry if you do, because it's not great.
I want to have a bad word said about Crumb.
It's fine.
Fantasy
Yeah.
Crumlin, fine. We can rip on.
Yeah, it's fantasy Crumlin. You see that there is, from your aerial view, you get to see like a particularly, like the slime center of Crumlin, and it's the old Dun
Kimmage.
stores. Hey, don't talk about that Kimmage now! And you see at the center of that is a bright beacon of light and power that is emanating as this ritual to make the Demon John's ankles turn into stone happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see it. What do you do? How do you approach?
I have a suggestion. Maybe we should scout ahead and potentially do the old bait and switch on Bright John.
Yes, we'll hit him with the bait on Nintendo Switch 2. Let's go. I throw the dog out of the plane. Go, boy!
Quick question, and this is pretty important.
Okay, yes. Deadly serious.
My name is Bark Kent.
Fuck off!
But is that just merely a facade I hide behind?
I mean,
Or am I dead?
there has to be something. There has to be something special about you that you could talk.
I come from a different planet.
Yeah.
The same one Poochie's from.
Yeah.
Use my glasses for that.
When Bark Kent isn't on screen, people should be asking, where's Bark Kent?
Bark Kent, you've always known that you had a higher calling than just the news. The news is something that you did day to day, but it's not what you're here for.
No, the N on my chest stands for hope.
And as you're falling from this plane in the sky, a primal memory awakens in your dog brain. You've fallen to the earth before.
I never told him about that pod I found.
And you're having these flashbacks as you're falling to the air, and the bright light of Bright John searing into your eyes, almost as bright as the sun.
Laser.
The sun. You have the powers from the sun. Yeah, you're super dog. You can fly.
I was so hoping this is actually cat.
Yeah, okay, so you threw your dog out of the plane, obviously knowing that it was a super dog, right?
I'm already on Dundee looking for a new one.
Yeah, we see me and a telephone box fall at the same time.
I look out and I'm like, oh, bugger!
A perfect just dip below the camera. Oh no! Back up above
Yes,
the camera.
perfect. Zooming into the scene again. Fly down right towards it, and you see Bright John standing there. At this point, you know what? He's just a dude. He's just a dude called John. And he's like, well, lad, you won't be shopping me. My ankles are going to be like granite. And sure, well then, I'll be walking a little bit slower, but by God, I'll be mighty powerful.
Well, I happen to be a super dog, so I'm got something about all this green. It's preventing my powers. I feel weak. That's right, my planet was slime. Well, I guess I'll just have to rely on my ranger skills.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Just super funky.
You don't help him.
Can I get a little level up or a little inspiration? No, okay.
No. You can't.
Fair.
Jim, you're in the air. Are you... What are you doing?
I'm gonna... This might... Right, so think of tactics, yeah?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's an eloquent way to resolve this. I'm going to fly the plane into Bright John.
Sure. Make a piloting check. You have to get below a 10 to crash this plane.
Nice.
Thank you.
Actually, you know, we've not done this game. Here, would you roll this for me, please?
Yeah.
You in the front row.
Yes.
Take this dice.
Yeah.
And I actually need you to roll... What is it, below a 10?
Below a 10,
Below a
yeah,
10.
yeah.
That's a 2.
You see Bright John in the middle of his ritual. Slime everywhere. He's bright. There's not much I can do with Bright. I'm sorry.
It's so easy to know where he is amidst the slime.
yeah. You see the cape of Bark Kent acting like a semaphore.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Guiding you down to the position and the bright lights.
I am...
As the brightness just continues to grow and grow and grow, and the intensity...
Sorry, very quickly, just a view from
I'm in
inside.
the middle of a bit here!
No. Just a view from inside. I need you to know that I've instructed the pilot to do this. I jumped out. Sorry, Duke, there's only one parachute. Aim for the bright one.
All in the day's service, me lords.
Just
I'll see you on the other side.
damn straight. God save the Queen.
It's a pleasure working for you for a minimum wage.
I was paid.
Just for my headcanon, what animal have you trained to do this?
To do this?
Yeah, who's the pilot?
A human. This is a human life I'm throwing at the problem.
John life about to die as well.
Yeah.
As Bright John's ritual is nearing its apex, you see in the distance this plane coming towards him, a falling, parachuting Lord Flexology coming down. The ritual explodes in power. Bright John's ankles, rock hard. No, his weak spot completely covered. But the force of this plane clips him just right and shatters the granite off it, and he's left. What was his voice again? He was a bit almighty. He's kind of like that. The fucking state of you. How dare you do that to me new ankles?
Well, it seemed like you were holding a lot of tension in the boy, and that's my job. To loosen up muscle girl.
And you see all of like the aircraft remnants using his powers of telekinesis. He starts lifting up bits and pieces
Damn.
all into the air. You've given him so much ammunition. Both of you need to make dexterity saving throws as you're just being barraged by like bits of like engines and propellers and stuff. I'm gonna say DC 15 for this.
I make it. I have it's -1 for dex for me, right?
-4, isn't it?
Minus one.
For Dex.
Yes, I rolled a 16.
Okay, nice. And what did you get?
21.
Nice. You guys easily able to kind of like dodge out of the way. This power is like overwhelming him, but his ankles easily spotted. They're glowing so brightly. They're in his weak spot. You've got one chance to end Brightjaw now before he can really come to bear.
I'm going to give him a dog treat to level him up.
Sure.
Here you go, boy.
With that, I'll leap to catch the treat
Yes.
and then bounce across the floating items,
Yeah.
oddly getting away from where his weak spot is.
Yeah.
Realizing that, and then getting back to the I'm like, hang on, this won't work. And I'm going to, like a dog with a bone, go for these ankles.
Give me an attack roll.
Ooh.
That's a shame. If I was higher level in a different class and in a different game, a 19 would have been a crit. If you change all the facts, I would have.
And if you had rolled a 20, it also would have been a crit. But you get in there, start ravaging at his ankle. But he's got 2 ankles, 2 weak spots. He's gonna need help. But your dog's doing a great job here, Lord Flexology.
Well, as a massage therapist, I'm used to working with slippy materials. You see, I coat the whole room in oil when I work, so I'm ready for this. I baseball slide towards my opponent.
Of course.
And I take him in a masseur's hold around the ankle. And I have, I'm not highly rated on Yelp. I've lost a lot of patients at the table. But I'm old money, so the problem just goes away. And I just kill him.
And with that, Bright John dies. Well, that was certainly something. We'll say, I think that's all the time we have for the Bright John has been put to bed, put to rest, never to terrorize Tesco again. You find all of the bags of holding that are containing all the Tesco produce.
Yes.
Bring it back. It's just a glorious day. What's the future hold? What is the epilogue here for Lord Flexology and Bark Kent? And we see on the screen 5 years later. What do we see?
Well, you go first. You've only got about 3 years left in you.
We hope we're not a gravestone.
It's a shame I had to put him down immediately after that bright thing.
Oh, that radiation poisoning got me.
Oh, well, I'll just buy a new one. I don't respect the breed. I think I franchised the massage parlor.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I can't make it there. Thank you all so much for witnessing this. And apologies. We have been Hearthfire Tales plus Ben. Thank you so much. We have a podcast. We have a YouTube channel. We do all sorts.
Sorry, the podcast is good.
Yeah, I actually put effort into the podcast. That's why I don't put effort into these. But yeah, you've been great. Thank you all for your suggestions and enjoy the rest of the convention.
Yeah.